just to set some expectations, over the next hour, I will be talking about atomic clips. I will tell you exactly what the opportunity is. For the folks that have already been clipping with us, please hang tight. We will get to the updates as well, right? Like HT and HD updates, social updates, and we might also touch upon the third campaign that we are going to launch very soon. But first, we are going to start with addressing the new people inside of Atomic Clips. Real quick, I want you guys to click on raise your hand if you are new and you don't know what's going on. Quickly raise your hand in Zoom, not with the camera. Okay, that is a lot of people. 10, 13. Okay. I'm admitting more people as well. It looks like we have 28 people. For the folks that I just admitted into Zoom, hello. Um, really quickly, raise your hand if you are new to Atomic Clips, just so I know how I want to spend this 1 hour with you all. Okay, cool. So there are quite a few new people, so I will give in-depth explanation of what we're doing here, what the opportunity is. So feel free to please put your hands down. Great. Everyone listens. Awesome. I can be a little more free with the controls. Cool. Thank you all for joining. So far, I want to give you a high-level overview of what Atomic Clips, what the people inside of Atomic Clips have done so far. We have, I'll screen share so you can see my screen. Let me know when you can see.
Visible.
Visible?
Yeah.
Great. So, welcome. Over the last week, basically, since our previous Monday call, okay, we've been having these weekly check-ins with the Atomic Clips community, and over last week, we've gotten over 4 million views, and 77% of the budget has been exhausted for HD. That is, Hanan, how much does that amount to in dollars?
About 1600.
1600 USD has been exhausted over the last week for the community. Now, if you don't know what the opportunity is, welcome to the server. The first thing you need to do is accept the rules. Inside of the rules in Discord, okay, scroll down and you will see that there's this green checkmark icon. You need to click on that green checkmark so that you get access to the rest of the server. Now, after you've clicked on the green check mark and you have access to the rest of the server, you will see the next step is to go to the resources channel in any podcast server, right? And how do you go to a podcast server? Because right now in Atomic Clips, you're in the main server. Over here, you will be able to see all of the opportunities and get all of the announcements, all of the webinars, all of the meetings that are going to be happening. This is like the main hub, it's the main server. From here, you can join the bounties or the campaigns, right? These are synonyms we're using. We're still finalizing which words you want to use, but it's either called a bounty or a campaign. Okay. Oops. Okay. So then go inside this channel after you've clicked on the green check mark so that you can join any of the clipping servers. You will see the campaigns or the bounties that are available over there. Now, after you have joined a podcast specific server, you will see more Discord channels and you need to register your account. What does registering your account mean? This is not your Discord account we're asking you to register. You have to start now and create a side profile, a social media account for the podcast itself. So if I show you, I'll show you a quick example, right? Over here, this is a clip that was done and you can see that Henrique on air. This is for the campaign HD and HD, right? So for HD and HD, to give you a little brief, it is this podcast. So you can start with creating any side account names that starts with HD and HD clips, HD and HD moments, or Henrique, who's the host. He's a billionaire. He's co-founded a fintech giant called Brex. Okay, really interesting person, really interesting conversations as well. And he is super into clips right now. So we're going to keep getting more and more content. Okay. Now, do not annotate on the screen. So now, what does this mean for us? What you need to do is create a side account. So for example, over here, we've done a Henrique on air, right? It's not us, there's someone in the community. And you create side accounts, whatever is relevant. Hanan, whoever's drawing on screen, please feel free to click them out. Now, after someone's created side accounts, feel free to add any suffix you want. Henrique best moments, Henrique viral, or even if you want viral Henrique or viral HD in HD, Henrique's wisdom, right? Use your creativity, get an account that's available, and create side accounts on YouTube, on Instagram, on YouTube, Instagram. There's TikTok as well. In the main server, you will see a channel called TikTok Setup Guide. Okay, once you've clicked on that green check mark inside of the rules, you will see the TikTok guide. If you want to set up TikTok, because look, I would recommend setting up TikTok because the main work that you will have to put in is in editing clips themselves. Now, once you edit them, you might as well put in the little bit extra amount of effort and post them on all the social media platforms that are available. Okay, so create side accounts across all the platforms. Follow the TikTok guide. If you, we have a TikTok guide on how to create TikTok accounts from India, right? I know it's banned. You can still do it. There are workarounds. Now, after that, you will need to clip. Inside of resources, you will find the raw footage. So now you're probably wondering, okay, so now I've set up my side accounts. I've registered them using the commands, right? It's very intuitive. Go into Discord. And then you click on resources. Inside of the channel resources, inside each specific campaign, also, yeah, the chat is very slow today. Why is it so slow? Why is this guy unmuted? Okay, everyone's locked in. I guess I'm speaking in an engaging tone or something, or everyone's falling asleep. I don't know which one it is. No energy, we got Monday. Oh, okay, everyone's locked in. Good, good, good. I'll continue. Now, after you go to resources, over here, we are sharing two things with you all. We're sharing either full episodes, right? So for example, on Henrique, you can look at all the episodes that are available. You can clip from all of these, right? For the HD and HD campaign. We also have a campaign with Sorcery available. So for Sorcery, however, this is why it's very important that you read this resources channel. Because for HD and HD, yes, you can clip from whatever you want. For Sorcery, right now, we're only making a few podcasts available for you to clip from. So pay attention. You will find in the Google Drive or the frame folder, two things. One, full episodes. Number two, pre-cut clips that we believe are going to go viral. This will save you time from curating and watching the entire podcast yourself and trying to find viral moments. Instead of doing all that, you can directly download a pre-cut clip, edit and upload. That is the goal. We're trying to make this as frictionless, as easy as possible for you to join Atomic Clips, download the video, get to edit, post, get views, get paid, right? That is our goal. We want to make it as easy as possible. So we are currently working on getting more and more pre-cut clips. For now, they are limited. So please, the hungriest person here is going to win, right? I will show you examples of people also like making money, getting paid. But the hungriest person is probably going to listen to all of these, find viral clips themselves, and just outdo our viral clips. Now, once a person makes a viral clip, we learn from their viral clips. Hanan, can we erase the annotation?
Yeah.
So wait, how do I do this? Does anyone know how I can remove this? Annotate.
Click on the
here.
pencil.
Okay. Yeah. So that throws me off. Don't do that. Okay. So then after so after, let's say you've gone through a full episode and clipped up a new viral moment, what's going to happen is we'll also learn from your viral clip and add that to the pre-cut selection so that everyone wins. We've learned one thing with the HD campaign this week is that the same 2 or 3 clips generate like 70% of the views. So in all these podcasts, what you will end up finding is 4 or 5 clips that end up doing the best. And this is consistent with this law. What is that law called, Hanan? Where like it's really the 0.1%. I'm not sure if you know Perplexity, if you don't. Some exponent law where like the 0.1% drives 90% of the results.
2080 rule.
No, not the Pareto. It's another one with some exponents. But yeah, there'll be 3 clips, literally three 40-second segments in 10 hours of footage that are going to make 80% of the views. And we might not be able to find that all the time. So inside resources, there's pre-cut clips that we think are going to do well, but feel free to edit and go through the podcast on your own. In the near future, we might differentiate CPMs. So for example, if you get views with a pre-cut clip, the rate on that might be slightly lower than if you get views with a clip that is completely new. Make sense? Cool. Now, moving forward. For HD in HD, so that's for the new folks. I'm going to quickly open up for questions quickly. Questions for the new folks only. Raise your hands if you have any questions. I will ask you to unmute, starting with, if you have camera, I will prioritize you. So far, for the new folks, if you have any questions, raise your hands before we dive into retrospectively reviewing what's happened in the past week and telling you, hey, this works, this has not been working, and the insights you need to be able to get a lot of views with clips. Okay, Sahil, ask away. Okay, I don't see any people with their cameras on.
Actually, I don't have any.
Say again?
Actually, I don't have any questions. I joined the first seminar as well, so I know what.
Okay, cool. Got it. Shameen? Shamim.
Can you share this PDF with us, or do you have any recorded video for this? I came in and I missed the most part.
Okay, no worries. We will share the recording of this, and we also have the first webinar that's recorded for Atomic Clips,
okay,
like the first time we had a launch event. So have a look at that as well. Now, a few FAQs. We have an FAQ channel as well. But yes, you need to create the minimum views you need to get paid is 20,000 views. Okay, the 20,000 views. Once you attain the 20,000 view mark, you are eligible for payments. The 20,000, Hanan, is it cumulative across platforms?
Cumulative across platforms.
It's cumulative. So if you get 5,000 views on Instagram, 10,000 views on YouTube, 5,000 on X, you are eligible for payout.
And that's why it makes sense making the TikTok count as well. Because
Exactly.
lesser competition, you just get 1K and you get paid for that.
Correct. Have I not been recording this? Yeah, I have not. No, I haven't been recording this.
It is recording.
I hope. Well, if anyone has been recording this locally, do let me know. Okay. Cool. Anyway, moving forward, you do need to create new accounts, and the account needs to be branded in the specific campaign's brand, and you will find that in the rules. Okay. Moving back. Now, that is done for the new folks. I hope all the new folks have some direction to move forward. How will Indians post on TikTok? You look at the TikTok guide. We have a channel on the main server. And payments are through bank transfer right now. We are working on a way to get PayPal and UPI, like GPay type, easy, but it's not that easy. So right now it's only through bank transfer. I hope everyone is okay with that. If you are under 18, this is not financial advice, but I'm sure you can. There are many bank accounts in the world. Okay, back to work. For HD in HD, now, this has been an amazing week, okay? Congratulations to everyone who participated and to everyone who made the payouts. We've done over 4 million views. and 77% of the 2000 original budget has been exhausted, right? Hanan, do you want to talk about it?
It was a great week. We saw numbers that we were expecting from the start. And when Subha will go through these links, you will see that the edits that go really well aren't really complicated. They aren't some, as Subha says, fancy editing. It's pretty straightforward, and a lot of it is just storytelling and hooking the viewer in. Yeah.
Awesome. Let's actually review one of the performing shorts, right?
This one has just been going viral in the past 2 days.
Can you guys hear it?
No.
No? Okay, wait, I'm gonna remove my headphones. I'm gonna play through my speakers. Hopefully you can hear it then. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had learned a valuable lesson, which goes something like this. If we ever knew how little they think of us when we're not there, we'd be embarrassed.
So this is the clip. And you know what? I'm not gonna comment on them. First, this got 390,000 views. We're going to watch all of these on the same thing, and then we'll go discuss why they've been working and why they've not been working and things like that. Hanan, if you could, in the meantime, while I screenshot these, if you could quickly show some examples of what not to do again or clips that didn't work, that would be helpful.
Way down. And this girl, Lucy, just showed up in a coffee shop. And that's the first time I met her. And she asked me, what I do. I said, work in the bank and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, why don't we just have dinner? So during the dinner, she asked me, what are you doing? Like, actually, we're going to resign to start a company for airports to do global money movement. And she just, and then we just talk about it. And then she's like, how are you going to do it? I was like, oh, we're going to go back to Hong Kong and raising venture capital. And she's like, how much money are you raising? I was like, oh, I'm going to raise $1 or $2 million and maybe start with $1 million. And she's like, why don't I give you $2 million? 10% of the company, and you don't raise it. We basically got a verbal term sheet agreed. She will invest $1 million at $5 million for 20% of the company.
You get the idea. You get the idea. Let me know if my internet is fine because I just got a prompt saying my internet is unstable. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now, so that's the second clip. Let's review the third real quick, and then I will leave feedback.
I had learned a valuable lesson, which goes something like this. If we ever knew how little they think of us when we're not there, we'd be embarrassed.
Okay, so we watched 3 of these, right? We watched, there's a big difference in the views. This is because of that one law that talks about exponents. God, I wish I remember the name. But basically, what have we learned? This music works for this person, and they've constantly used this format where they start with this, right? He approached her, she didn't flirt, she gave him 1M instead.
Way down.
So we're always starting with a title in some way, and that has been proving to work well. And also, you'll notice that 2 of the clips were actually Bill himself. This is Bill's name. This person's called Bill. It's pretty much the same clip, right? And for now, we're okay with that. So you could do the same thing. I'm not like, and in the near future, we're going to have different incentives so that, clips like this that are already pre-cut and viral, you're going to get less of a CPM. And for clips that are new, you discover them freshly, right? And then everyone can use the same clip and get a lot of views. That will be incentivized higher, right? But so far, you see how is the same clip doing well. And tell me if you think that this is some fancy editing or some what do you call it? Like something complicated to do. I swear it's not that difficult. You need a bit of luck with the algorithm, and you just need to be a little engaging. It's pretty simple, man. Now, Hanan, just the person who made this want to speak.
Can we have Chiron raise his hand?
Where is he?
Just checking. Oh yeah, he's raised his hand.
Chiron? Okay, there we go.
So here we are.
Hi. Do you wanna share some wisdom with the 200 people here?
300.
What are you doing? How's it working?
So it's working amazing. Like for me, like I'm living a dream. I can say that because I still remember I used to post reels. I used to post shorts. It went around 1K earlier on YTs and on Insta Reels too. And the day this one reel blasted, I still remember my phone crashed. Like that was moment for straight 2 days. I don't know what happened to my heartbeat on straight 2 days. My phone was crashed. My Insta wasn't working. I was constantly talking to Hanan, and so like you know, it can't happen in one day, right? You need to try different stuffs. As if Shubha remembers in the last webinar, I asked him like if he was 18 again and he got this opportunity, how he would play with the algorithm. And I think that algorithm is the thing you need to play with. It's not like there are many people I've seen in the server, like they are just taking the clips and posting. They, I don't think that if they wake up tomorrow, they even remember what they have posted, right? People are focusing on quantity. I said I think people out there should focus on quality, right? Uh, things won't go. Things will not go well in the starting, right? Things will never go well, but when things will not go well, but there is one thing you will learn, like you will improve. That's what I'm only going to say, that you will improve.
The consistency.
Like yeah, like when I went to the leaderboard, I didn't thought that I want to compete with anyone. In every 1 hour, I used to check my stats. I used to check my leaderboard. Like my only motive was, did my numbers changed? I didn't give a damn about the holdings in my leaderboard where I am currently. I just want to see what did my numbers changed. Like numbers make the change, and if your numbers are changing, like man, you are on the right path. You need to be better than the version you were yesterday. That's it. Just give your best and create a storyline. You must be good at something. You must be good at something, like one thing. Like I'm saying out in front of 200 people joined here, I'm not the best editor in the whole server. I'm telling you, if there are 1,000 people out there, I'm the worst editor around in the whole server. You can rank me at the 1,000 position, but there must be one thing. You might be good at color grading. You might be good at music. You might be good at VFX. Pick that one thing, and that will work out. Like we had the first webinar. I still remember Shubha told raise your hand and ask your questions. Like people were out there, Shubha, like we have to use the Brex logo. Could you please specify, like we could blur it, we could use the and he recommended us to use the opacity and all. But I was the only one who asked him, like Shubha, if you were 18 again and you got this opportunity, how will you play with the algorithm? Is the algorithm that would reward you, and that's it. Don't do complex stuffs. Like people are out there. I have seen a guy has joined yesterday and he has posted 72 clips. What the hell, bro? I just posted 18. Don't ever go into posting quantity and believing in quantity, bro. Just go in the quality. That's it. That's all I have to say, Subha. Thank you.
How did you feel when the 42,000 hit your bank?
Ah,
Tell them how old you are.
I'm currently 18. I'm currently 18.
Great.
So, when you are
Yes, guys,
when you are in the
he didn't
process,
just to pitch in, and he didn't get lucky here. The two clips you see on the screen, one with 400,000 views and the other with 1 million, both of them, it's this guy.
Awesome.
Like you can call
Thank you,
me,
Chiron.
you can call me anything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Shubha. It's my pleasure.
I feel like he gave us all a bit of life advice along with some clipping advice. So feel free to write some thanks in the chat. I do think there is merit to both approaches. Chiron went down the path where he's very consciously posting clips that he thinks have the highest chance at virality. I do also think, however, that there is another world in which a mass clips approach can work out. However, it needs to be thought about. So I wouldn't totally rule that out. It's just that nobody has been able to have too much success with that yet. But again, I'm saying nobody has been able to, like it's been a month. No, it's been a week. So we don't really know what we're doing. Here's the pod. Make it get views. We pay you. It's that simple. Okay. But what is next? We have a new $4,000 budget. Okay. So out of the $2,000, we're going to keep running the campaign now. Okay. For the new $4,000, we will likely be making certain changes. Now, clips, I have to follow the new SOP because we've had all these clips go viral, but in some of them, Henrique, the person who's paying for this stuff, his face is not even seen. We want to make Henrique famous, guys. Do you understand? We want Henrique's face to be there. And I don't think Henrique's face has even been there in this whole call. So let me quickly just show you. It's this guy. This guy. You see him in every thumbnail? Yes, we need to make him famous. So let's get his face on there as well. Like for at least 3 seconds in every clip, we need Henrique's face. You have both camera angles. You have the wide camera angle probably as well. If you don't, then we probably will give that to you. Okay. So put Henrique's face there for at least 3 seconds. The SOPs we will share that with you. Right. So that's one. The other thing is we want Brex's logo, which is the company. We want this to be visible in every clip. Right. For example, in this one, we have reduced opacity of it. So it's there. It's definitely there and it qualifies, but we will be making the rules a little more aligned to our to the people paying us essentially, right? So we do want it to be like full opacity and in a certain, like let's say size dimension. Now, Henrique himself might join our server, which is why we're mandating English only. I think him interacting here and there in the general chat might boost everyone's morale, and I think it could build a little personal connection as well. So I think that could be really cool, right? So this is why, like, I have no problem if you guys speak in your native languages, Hindi, Tamil, whatever, I don't care. But if Henrique is joining us, I care. Now it becomes my business. So English only in the servers, unfortunately, for people who prefer other languages. Do stick to English only, okay? Otherwise, we might, on the first offense, we'll probably mute you for 7 days. And in the next one, we might have to kick you out. Okay, so English only, please. Now, Sorcery, which is the second campaign. Guys, we have more than one campaign active. Everyone is focused on HD and HD, which is great. But there is so much budget for Sorcery left to capture. This is Sorcery. Sorcery is also a great podcast. Look at the people they've had on. They've had Cluely 1 month ago. How is this not going viral? I don't know how many of you guys know Cluely, but there is so much potential here. And I feel like the reason this hasn't exploded yet is because we haven't given you too many pre-cut clips. We're now about to give you these pre-cut clips. Okay. So I also want you guys to focus on Sorcery. Like, don't just do HD. Don't just do Sorcery. Do both. And having a look at some of the standout clips for Sorcery here. Let's see.
You're Elon Musk or you're Mark Zuckerberg. Why do you have zero salary? Well, I mean, they don't really technically have zero salary. So it's very tax inefficient to just get a.
Now, like from what we've learned on HD and HD, right? Like this clip got quite a few views, okay? It's at like 300 likes. I'm sure it's at a couple thousand, maybe tens of thousands of views, this particular clip. So
it's at 20,000.
20,000 views. Now, what if we apply the same playbook of our man, Chiron, and, you know, start with that music and start with some hook, put it over here and start with the same clip. I'm just giving you ideas. Okay, now it's up to you if you want to execute or not.
You recently had Sam Altman on your pod. Were you nervous?
No. Why would I be nervous?
I don't know.
It's my brother.
He's your brother? Really?
You're joking.
No. Wait, are you?
Sam Altman, Jack Altman.
You guys are.
Guys, Sam Altman's brother, right? Make the shit pop off, guys. Come on, use your brain.
You're Elon Musk or you're Mark Zuckerberg. Why do you have zero salary? I mean, they don't really technically have zero salary. It's very tax inefficient to just get a
Again,
paycheck.
same clip, 20K views.
This one's waiting to pop off. This
Yeah.
one's waiting to get 1 million views.
You're Elon Musk.
Again, so we
Same.
have the viral clip. I'm telling you, it's just nobody has got the right combination yet. But also do go for more clips. This podcast has so much potential, guys. Growth has been sluggish. Go for the Elon Musk clip and then go for Roy, and we will be sharing new curations as well.
I've already added the new creations.
Can you share a link of the folder? I'll open it for
Yeah.
come to have a look. Share it in general chat once. The budget for Sorcery right now is 2,000 as well. When do you start? You can start like right now. Nobody's stopping you. I've already explained the rules. You will be getting the recording of this webinar once it ends. So if you missed out on something, feel free to join later. Anand, do you have the link?
Yeah, sending in the Zoom chat.
Found it. Now, have a look. We've curated a bunch of clips. So if we look at, let's say, Roy Lee's clips, you see all of these? These are clips waiting for you to edit.
I have two responses to this. I think probably the most controversial person in the world might be Elon Musk. And Elon Musk is a founder that everybody looks up to.
You see, that's one. Now, I'm opening stuff at random. Let's say Kalshi.
I want to keep our team lean. Like, I think we can 10x our volume, go up to I think visions are kind of bullshit, especially from early stage startups. Like no one's actually sitting there. If they're sitting there before they have any users, they're like, I want to.
So I can imagine, right, with this clip, we put the early music, X billion-dollar founder talks about the secret to something. Use your brain. Some of the problems. Now, feel free to share any problems you're facing with Sorcery in the chat. Let's get Sorcery to pop off as well. It's the same bounty. You guys are getting paid the same. And presented by Brex is mandatory, correct? For 1 million views on YouTube, you get around 500 USD. So yeah, that's that. Now, new SOPs, okay? Very important for the people who are going to continue, SOPs. And after that, we're talking about a new campaign. So there's Sorcery, there's HD, and now there's one more that we'll be starting soon. So have at least 2 seconds of the host in any clip that you post. It can be towards the middle or the end, but you must include the host's face. I'm going to make this 3 seconds right now. So rule changed, 3 seconds. And you must include the host face, okay? Now, for logo placement, Hanan, to be honest, the one mistake that I see here in our side is if we're asking them to put host for 3 seconds, these curated clips also need to have the host for 3 seconds,
I want to.
Otherwise, they'll have to like go back to the pod itself to find Molly's face.
I mean, they just need to get Molly's face once. They need to clip Molly's face and just then put it.
But it's not been here at all, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm
that's
sure
one
it's not
flaw.
here. Right. I'll add a clip with like Molly.
Yeah,
Molly.
we'll work on this. We'll work on this. Okay. Samarth just asked, he has a doubt. Is it $500 per million views, a fixed rate, or will it vary per month? It will vary per bounty. That is all. So as you keep growing your account, right? As you keep growing your account, then it gets easier and easier for you to make more and more money, to be honest, because you're building a following, right? So that is, the ideal here. Cool. Now, have at least 3 seconds of the host in any clip. We need the logo placement. For HD and HD, we need Brex on all clips. For Sorcery, we want the Brex logo and the Sorcery logo. If the Sorcery logo is crowding, then drop it. The ideal format is this: 2 stories per day, Hanan, please walk them through this.
Okay, so I will be speaking more about this in the general chats for both the servers. We basically want you to post 2 stories per day with the episode link. The episode link in itself will be an open in-app link, which will directly convert the story traffic to the YouTube channel of the host's podcast. I will be sharing these stories with you every day, the format that you need to follow. You just need to download, upload, put the link. That is it. On ManyChat, we will start experimenting with ManyChat. For now, I want you guys, I will be again detailing how to use it, everything in the general chats. I want you guys to make ManyChat accounts, link it with the Sorcery, HD, and other accounts that you've created, and start using ManyChat automations. Whenever a reel pops off and gets more than 1,000 views, I will not be reviewing any reel that does not have a ManyChat automation. Every reel which goes above 1K will need to have a ManyChat automation because we need to focus on conversions going ahead. Our conversions for the reels that popped off in HD past week weren't as good. So that's why I've made this mandatory. Also, in the Instagram bio, in the Twitter bio, everywhere you put a URL link, use the open in-app link for the YouTube channel. So when people click on that link, it should redirect them to the host's podcast, YouTube podcast. Okay, so on Subha, you want to talk about the caption and the social media handles?
Yeah, there's another conversion point for us. And remember, guys, we're on the same team. We're all trying to drive results to the people paying us here, right? So we need to put at for Sorcery, right? We will essentially be linking the Sorcery pod in the 1 second. I'll show you. This is the main Sorcery. This is the main Sorcery account, right? So in everything, we'd want to put at sorcery.vc as the first line in the caption. Just at sorcery.vc, at sorcery.vc. That is the goal here, right?
I'll probably
So
share
that's
a bunch
another.
of captions with you guys that you can just then standardize and use.
Yeah, you can do, because captions don't matter when it comes to
Yeah.
virality.
Yeah.
ManyChat has a free plan as well. So is that correct, Hanan?
Yeah, 1,000 interactions free.
Yes. So you get free 1,000 interactions. ManyChat is not paid. If it is paid, we're not going to ask you to do it, right? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So that's that. Now, what else? Now we have a new campaign coming soon. We're teasing this. We're not announcing it fully yet. Brex themselves as a bounty. So we have a few specific Brex campaigns and like Brex specific content that we will be sharing soon. So we have a new $4,000 bounty coming very soon. Okay. And there will be a specific community call in Discord later, probably likely tomorrow or day after, with Hanan around Brex and only Brex. So for the people who want to participate in the Brex campaign for the $4,000. So just to recap, we have AC and HD. We have a new $4,000 here. For Sorcery, there's still $2,000 pending. And for Brex, we have new $4,000. These are 3 different campaigns, okay? 3 different campaigns. Don't worry about the ManyChat thing too much. There will be an SOP sent. We will clarify things more. Now, we'll cover in that call what is Brex, and we'll have higher CPMs because it's more difficult to get views. So we're likely to pay like $750 or $1,000 per million views for Brex. Okay, so it's going to be difficult to get views, but you get paid more for the views that you do get. And there will be bigger opportunities for clippers to outperform in Brex. If you can do well on such a difficult campaign, you will get preferential CPMs where you get paid more and more. Okay, so that's where we're at. That's all I have. I will answer 2 questions. So if you have your camera on and you want to raise your hand, if you have any questions, feel free to raise your hand now. Hilal, what's up?
Hey, so I just wanted to ask, my YouTube account got shadow banned. How can I go through it? Like, do you have any advice?
I could not
get
hear
like
you, but I heard that your YouTube account got shadow banned. Is that correct?
Yeah, I should get 1K views, like average account, and then suddenly it dropped to 0 to 0 0.
Oh, it didn't get shadow banned. It's just the clips aren't good enough, or maybe you've been posting too many at once. When you create a new social media account, what happens is the algorithm tests it out. Okay, so the algorithm will always push out your first few clips. It'll get 1,000 views, and then if those clips themselves aren't too good, it signals your account as if it's lower quality, and then you know, then you don't start getting views and it becomes difficult. So your first few clips, try to make them banging, and it's normal for your first few clips to get 1,000+ views, and then for the views to drop because your clips might not be as good. That is the only reality of the situation here. So keep going. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
What other? Let's go for Pawan.
Hi, Subha, and thank you so much for giving this opportunity for young people like us. And my question is that, so for example, I'm a newbie for this webinar and for Atomic Clips as well. So if I start uploading content and let's say I got whatever the views, and what is the next procedure after that?
So there's a command called /payout. What is the command, Kanan, to add your details? Oh, no, bank, whatever. What's the command there?
To add the bank account details.
Yes.
We take that manually through the form for now.
Got it. Okay, so what happens is we have 2 payment cycles every month, on the 2nd and on the 17th. Okay, so if you are above the minimum view amount for any campaign, which is 20,000 views, that is aggregated through across platforms. Okay, so let's say you have that, then we will have an announcement on the 2nd and the 17th. This announcement will be like, hey, if you have more than the minimum amount of views, create a ticket, a support ticket. The channel called support, you create a support ticket. Hanan will send you a form. Okay, you fill in that form with your bank details and you will get paid. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all there is to it, guys. Samarth, can you get to speak? Why do you want to speak? I don't see your hand raised. Nakash, last question. Okay, last one.
Yeah, can you have like a database or like a spreadsheet where all the top performing?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do this. We'll develop this soon.
Okay, I just have a final note on scammers. Stay safe. Don't reply to accounts that tell you to do X, Y, Z. It'll just lead to your account getting banned and you'll lose all the work that you've been doing.
Don't try to stay in your own lane, do your thing. Okay, last question. Someone, why do you want to speak?
Hey, am I audible? Right.
Yes, you're audible.
Like, it's amazing to see 200 people plus, right? So congrats for that. And like, I'm asking like $500 per million views is like fixed or what? Like, it's a creative full control to you, like us.
It depends totally on each campaign, right? There's HD and HD and So3, for which it's 500 on YouTube and Instagram. I think on X it's 700 just because it's like a lot more difficult. And then for Brex, we're likely to make it 750 or even 1,000 per million views, or maybe even higher. So we're deciding on the CPMs. So it's campaign specific.
All right.
It's not fixed per
per million views. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Carry on.
Thanks. Everyone, that is all. See you next week. We're gonna have weekly calls, everything Atomic Clips. Let's go. Good night or keep working. I don't know. Bye-bye.
Bye.